Welcome back to All I Could Bear. For this episode, I do have a prop. I have this laptop bag. And we're going to talk about that for the next few minutes. I just did an episode on my first real episode regarding me being a business owner, and I said that I would do some things to supplement that, small little 2-3 minute episodes to supplement that. And this bag, I'll hold it up one last time and then I'll put it down and make it easier, has been a huge part of my life, and I'm going to talk about that. I have carried that bag into just about every meeting I've probably ever had. And everybody who knows me knows that bag. I get comments on that bag. People ask me, when are you going to get a new bag? Holy cow, that bag has seen a lot. And that bag has been about as much a part of my career as just about anything else. It's been my little buddy. Maybe it's my business whoopee, I think is what they call, like a blanket. A kid likes a blanket. If that bag could talk, as they say, you have no idea. And I want to talk about that bag because it is important to me. I have had that bag for over 30 years, or close to 30 years. I was working for Hewlett Packard at the time, and I just got my first promotion, and I was promoted to a manager. It was a big deal. I mean, I was in my late 20s, and I was going to be a manager, and I was so excited about it. And my manager at the time, Jeanette Brooks, wonderful lady, very, very talented, very A-type. She was great, and she brought me in her office, and she gave me a book. Back then, you would get a catalog of office supplies and things like that. And she said to me, go ahead and pick out a laptop bag for yourself. Congratulations on your promotion. So I'm looking through the book, and I didn't even know what the cost was, because back then you had like the cost on the side, and then you had the letter designation next to the item, so you sort of matched them up later. So I picked that bag. I loved it. It looked good. And I gave her kind of circling it back to her, and she said, oh, of course you picked that bag. And I was like, oh, what's up? She said, oh, that bag is like a $325 laptop bag. And I was like, holy cow, I had no idea. I said, well, I'm sorry, I could pick a cheaper one, but I really like that one. And she said, you know what? I'm going to get you that bag. She said, but you better get your money's worth out of that, or our money's worth out of it. And she'd be happy to know that I still use that almost 30 years later. To make it more important that I continue to be a man of my word with Jeanette. Jeanette unfortunately passed away. She got breast cancer and she passed. And I think about her often. Whenever I talk about that bag, I think about her. And I think that at this point, I will not get another bag. I've had that forever. I've even had it redone. I've had it the leather retreated, re-oiled, or re-stained. And man, it isn't. If I could tell you who the manufacturer was, I could probably do commercials on this channel for that laptop manufacturer. So if you're out there, maybe I'll be doing commercials for a laptop bag. Who knows? But yeah, I've had that for close to 30 years. Everybody who knows me knows I lug that thing around, that old-looking bag. And, it's my little personal story of remembering a manager I worked for. If anybody on the channel who knows her and knows that part of my life, she was a great person, interesting person, real dynamic. And it's my way of telling her that after all these years, Jeanette, I am still getting my money's worth out of that bag, and you'd be proud of it. And it goes with me everywhere I go, and I still use it today. And like I said, if you could tell stories, you'd be, hear everything that I've been through and all the meetings I've had. So that is the story of my bag for anybody who asks. Now you know if you haven't heard that before.